Watch out, the gap in the door is a separate reality. The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you? So, we have a little something special today. Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to the horrifying week of horror. Today, we are playing a little demo by the name of PT. I haven't played this in a long time. By the way, happy Halloween for anyone to whom it's Halloween. Oh, I can't see anything in this room. Weird. So, I just started playing this a moment ago and realized that my save was still here, so I've had to delete my save for today.
Purchased the rifle used in the crime at his local gun store 2 days earlier. This brutal killing took place while the family was gathered at home on Sunday afternoon. The day of the crime, the father went to the trunk of his car, retrieved the rifle, and shot his wife as she was cleaning up the kitchen after lunch. When his 10-year-old son came to investigate the commotion, the father shot him too. His 6-year-old daughter had the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her out by telling her it was just a game. The girl was found shot once in the chest from point-blank range. The mother, who he shot in the stomach, was pregnant
It's so
at the time.
loud.
Police arriving on scene after neighbors called 911 found the father in his car listening to the radio. Several days before the murders, neighbors say they heard the father repeating a sequence of numbers in a loud voice. They said it was like he was chanting some strange spell. There was another family shot to death in the same state last month, and in December last year, a man used a rifle and meat cleaver to murder his entire family. In each case, the perpetrators...
Let's move on. I need to put the volume down. It's too loud. So I've just rediscovered that PS4 you can't just change audio output if you use like headphones or whatever. My headphones don't have any sort of audio settings on them, so this is gonna startle the shit out of me. One thing I was gonna mention at the start: happy Halloween to everyone to whom it's Halloween. I've got this on my PS4. You can't actually download this anymore. This is a game that was exclusively for PS4 on the PSN, and it was only temporarily available. No longer available. Yeah, the door's not open. I know that sometimes she appears up there, but I cannot see up there. I'm so nervous. Oh, that's the door there, isn't it? I don't remember what you do in this game. Yeah, one of the handful of people, or I'm sure there's actually a ton of them, but it's sort of considered to be like rare if your PS4 has PT on it. I forget how you do this. Every time you come through this hall, there's a new problem you have to solve. Yeah, I don't remember this at all. I hate turning around in the hallway. Oh. This game was one of the few horror games that genuinely gave me nightmares. Or not nightmares, but gave me like... It made me so afraid. Oh. It made me so afraid of my own hallways in my own house. That's the thing with this horror game. So many horror games before, they put you in horrifying locations, and those locations, while horrifying, those locations might be horrifying. Oh shit. I'm not looking behind me. I'm going to the door. Goodbye. Most horror games put you in locations that are scary. It's so loud, I'm so afraid. But this game puts you in a location in your own, you know, in someone's home. It might be messy and disheveled, but it's in someone's home, you know. And, no? Ah. The door closes in front of you. And it has the horror happening in your, you know, in this person's house. It might be sort of weird because it's like you're seeing the same room over and over. You might be going through the same hallway over and over. But the fact that it looks like a normal house is so... Oh, I hate it so much. Yeah, I know what you're supposed to do here. It's so loud. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I missed her face, but oh my god. Ah. I don't think you understand how loud it is in my ears. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, this is the one. This shot, and the few times where she spawns down that hallway, down there, are so horrifying. I really wish you could just back off and go back here, but I'm pretty sure you can't. This might be the one time in the game where you have to interact with her. Like it's, oh, she's still there. Is she? No, she's not. I can't see her. I hate it so much. Okay, just walk through it. Walk through it. Oh. Oh. Like, no game has captured me in... Like, this is one of those games where by the time this game came out, I had already decided that I didn't enjoy horror games. So when this game came out, I was like... I put my disliking of horror games on hold to play this. Yeah, pick up the flashlight. Ugh. And because I was like, okay, this PT. I think I'd already found out that it was a really scary game. I think by that point I might have also discovered that it was like supposed to be basically Silent Hill. Yeah, fetus in the tub. It's so loud. There's a little hole in the wall there. You can sometimes see stuff through it. Yeah, so I had already decided... I put my fear of horror on hold and played this game, despite how much I was like, I don't like horror games anymore. And this just threw me for a loop. I hadn't played a horror game in a long time, and oh my god. This game, man. This game. Yeah, you hear the radio again. The toilet is ajar again. I don't like the noises I can hear. I could hear footsteps, what sounded like behind me. Heavy, heavy footsteps, you know. Oh, don't make me look behind myself. Don't make me look backwards. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Yep, there we go. Yep. And, yeah. Interestingly enough, that kind of stuff, like the whole, being killed by her, not particularly horrifying to me. The moments that are the scariest are when you can see her down the hall, and you know she's, like, waiting for you, or she's about to start walking towards you. Those are the worst. Those are the absolute worst. Oh my god. Yeah, now you can see this. You got the flashlight now, so you can see this.
I walked. I could do nothing but walk. And then, I saw me, walking in front of myself. But, it wasn't really me. Watch out. The gap in the door. It's a separate reality. The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you?
I've never heard that bag say that before. I remember seeing the bag and I knew it twitched and stuff like that, but I never listened to it. Well, so most of the hallways, the way they work, most of the hallways,
This brutal killing took place while the family was gathered at home on Sunday afternoon.
Damn it. Oh, I hate it. I think I'm gonna die again. Most of the hallways have a puzzle to them, and if you don't achieve the puzzle in time, if you don't achieve the puzzle, then it kills you. She kills you. Like, I think I failed again. I don't want to stop. Every time I stop, the walking behind me stops. Okay, I'm just gonna walk backwards. Because that's what half the puzzles are. Finding something to do. You gotta do something which... You gotta find the thing which triggers the door. It's not always obvious. In fact, it's painfully not obvious. Just gonna stop for a second. See what happens. I've been wandering around back and forth for ages. I cannot figure it out. I can't see anything down the hall. See, she's like... She's invisible or something in this particular hallway. And she's following me around. And if I stop, she starts making noise. I'm glad she doesn't just kill you when you get this run wrong. I'm gonna stop here. Oh, here we go. It's this one. I was confused because I thought there was something to do with the noise, but it says gouge it out on the photo. Yeah. I think the first time I did that one, I found it. I found that solution really quickly last time I played it. For some reason I decided in my head that that wasn't... that the walking behind me was the thing that I was supposed to focus on. My bad. Okay. Jesus Christ. Once again. So loud. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. When I start hearing walking behind me, forgive me, Lisa. There's a monster inside of me. When I hear footsteps behind me, I just move. I ain't sticking around. Ah, yes, this one. The fridge is just, there's like a fridge hanging from the ceiling. And there's just blood leaking out of it.
Family, the father hung himself with a garden hose they had in the garage.
Let's just get out of here. Keep moving. And there are actually little pieces of this picture around the place. I was just reading some stuff about the game. Apparently, if you find all the pieces really quickly, Lisa can't jump scare you in some later areas. Interesting to know. Oh god. Oh god, it's like swinging like crazy. Let's just keep moving. Keep moving. Keep on walking. But yeah, the head that's in the bag, or whatever it is that's in that bag at the start, it mentions the fact that it must be you. Because it mentions that it was stuck in a hallway and it couldn't do anything. All it could do was walk. Which is basically what we're doing right now. We're stuck doing that. Oh god, just keep moving. Yeah, I don't remember where the picture pieces are. But it's possible to get all these pieces of a picture. And I kind of want to do that so I don't get jump scared again. I don't know what the limits of that, of getting the picture pieces is. Oh, there's one of the pieces. How do I just look at it? There we go. I got one of the pieces of the picture, which just added a little chunk to that picture. Cool. I'm gonna see if I can find all the rest of them. I feel like there's one. Yeah, there's one in here. I just got it. Yeah, I always remember there was one in the menu, which is always interesting. But there's definitely more pictures around. I would like to find them. More pieces of the picture. Oh, I hate you, baby. I think I'm just in a loop. I'm not actually... Oh, the woman just appeared. That's another thing that happens. If you linger too much, often she will appear after a certain amount of time. And if you get a loop wrong, or if you get it wrong too many times in a row, she will hunt you down and kill you. Oh, I hate it. Is there one in here? Part of me feels like there's one of the pieces of the painting or picture in here. No? Okay. Maybe not. Oh, that feels better. Oh yeah, there's the picture so far. We've got 2 of the pieces. I think there are 6 pieces in total. Oh, there's one there, yep. Sweet. Okay, I got 3 of them so far. There's 3 more. Oh, no, go away, go away. I'm not interested. Oh, there's another piece there. I knew there was one in here. Goodbye. Oh, it didn't stop. The music didn't stop. The sound didn't stop. We've got 2 more pieces somewhere. I don't remember where they are. Yeah, I've got to do something and I can't think of what it is that I've got to do. Is that a piece? Oh, I think that's a piece. Oh god. As soon as I hear that, I'm just like, nope, I'm out. Oh, is that it? Is that the last piece? Yes! I got them. I got the pieces. Staring at it doesn't do anything. I'm honestly so lost. I'm glad I got the picture. I got the pieces of the picture. So now I have a full... Oh. Okay, I didn't know it. I haven't had subtitles on this before. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing in this particular round. I can hear them calling to me from L. Forgive me, Lisa. There's a monster inside of me. So actually, if I look closely at stuff, it actually highlights it. Did I look at that other one correctly? Maybe I didn't look at it correctly. I saw this one over here that said hello. Hello. Actually, the ones where the doors open. Oh. I can hear them calling to me from L. It used to say EL. If I look at it again, and it's changed again, maybe this is the solution? Yeah. I can hear them calling to me from blank. Now if I go through again, what happens? Maybe I have to... Maybe it cycles through? So if it says hell this time, I'll know that I've found it correctly? No, it's just gone now. Oh, wait. The L's back. This time I zoomed into hello and the L came back. Oh. Oh, okay. Now it has, now the E from hello is over there. Now is the L gonna be there again? No, it's the H this time. And then if I get one more, now the L should be there, maybe? I don't remember this. Oh god. I did it. I figured it out. Oh my god. I think. Okay, this sounds different.
Låt oss välja. Min röst som förtäljer framtiden eller dina plågade.
Okay. Oh, what the frick? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I remember this. This is really weird. I mean, it's all really, really weird. It's like a different version of the hallway. It's all sorts of shit. I don't know if you're supposed to just run, or if there's something in particular that you're supposed to... Oh, that disappeared. I was able to see my reflection for a second there, but then it disappeared. I can see my reflection again when I look closely at it. Okay, oh there we are. There, it's gone now. Is this the one? I know there's one of these puzzles you have to look through this hole. I honestly don't remember which one it is though. No? No, I have no idea. Oh! I think I saw it. There it is. There's the hole from the other side. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Now's the time for action. Our society is rotten to the core. I'm talking to all the fine, upstanding folks got their welfare cut, got their jobs pulled out from under us. You know what to do. Now's the time. Do it.
Oh, what does that say? No turning back now. I might have to...
You got fired, so you drowned your sorrows in booze. She had to get a part-time job working a grocery store cash register. Only reason she could earn a wage at all is the manager liked how she looked in a skirt. You remember, right? Exactly 10 months back.
Well, fetus is still there. Am I gonna have to put an age limit on this video? Probably. Like, this is genuinely nightmare fuel. I could understand this disturbing, especially younger viewers. Yeah, you can never see your face in the mirror. It's always blurred at that height. Oh, the baby's gone. Oh, here we go, here we go. I might have to put this as age restricted. No other horror game is as like messed up as this. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't like age gating my stuff. But I can imagine someone being genuinely disgusted and horrified and scarred by this game. It's half of it's because of the setting. Oh? The clock's now 000. It used to be a minute before 000. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Two 204863. 204863. 204863. 204863.
Let's go back to the radio. I'm hitting there now, and then I'm assuming I'm hitting there now in like every language. It just resets back to the intro. Oh my god. Watch out, the gap in the door is a separate reality. The only me is me. The only... Are you sure the only you is you? Well, is this guy gonna say anything again? No? I might have to leave that there. This game just gets weirder and weirder and more messed up as you go along. I don't know how far into it I got. Okay, so, I just decided to look up what was left. Turns out we're at the very end. I didn't know this was the end. So, what I've done, as I looked up what I'm supposed to do... I looked up what I'm supposed to do because I forgot how to do this last puzzle. It's very abstract, very obscure. So much so that I've had to quickly hunt down a microphone to plug into my PlayStation 4 controller. You can see that, the microphone. I've got the game audio going through my headset, but I've got microphone attached to the controller. So, what you gotta do, wait for the clock to chime 12, well, you know, chime midnight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So yeah, in one hallway, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I probably should have just gone straight to her, but I didn't want to. So, now that I've done the steps, I have to wait for her to respawn. If I stand here, apparently this is a good place to stand. So, yeah, so what you have to do, this final puzzle has, like, the most obscure solution. It took people a long, long time to figure out how to solve this. What you've got to do is you've got to, as I said, like, you've got to wait for the clock to chime 12, walk 10 steps forward in any direction, but, like, don't move side to side, just walk in a straight line, 10 steps. You'll hear a baby laugh, then you have to wait for her to appear somewhere. Once she appears, she has 3 places she can spawn. Down this hallway here, or in the bathroom. If you stand here and look either side, she can't spawn down these hallways. So she has to spawn in the bathroom. When she spawns in the bathroom, she appears behind you. I can't even really see her properly, but she spawns behind you in the bathroom, just behind you there. She can't hurt you when she spawns here because she's actually just a shadow, a reflection. If you say Lisa into the microphone, you get the second baby laugh. Now, I believe you just have to stand perfectly still, and the controller will start to vibrate. You can't feel this. You don't move your head. You stand perfectly still in the spot. The controller vibrates for a little while. You get the third baby laugh. And then the phone rings. You go up to the phone, and you look closely at it.
You've been chosen.
You've been chosen. And the door unlocks. That's how you solve the final puzzle in this game. I can't believe that worked first try. I just leant over it. I've got the microphone attached to the controller. I just leant over and just started speaking into it, but then I also made sure to say Lisa a few times. And yeah, that's the end of the demo. That is PT. Let's see what happens now.
Dad was such a drag. Every day he'd eat the same kind of food, dress the same, sit in front of the same kind of games. Yeah, he was just that kind of guy. But then one day he goes and kills us all. He couldn't even be original about the way he did it. I'm not complaining. I was dying of boredom anyway.
Wow.
But guess what? I will be coming back, and I'm bringing my new toys with me.
Yeah. It took people a long time to figure out that solution. And then they got treated to this. When I say long time, I mean like a couple of days at most. But it took people... You know, it wasn't just something that one person managed to figure out. It's one of those ones where it's so vague that a bunch of people had different solutions. Hideo Kojima, yeah. This was before he was exiled from Konami. Dear. Guillermo del Toro. And suddenly, Norman Reedus. His face. That's apparently the person you were playing as far as I'm aware. As far as I know. In. Silent Hill. Isn't there a doesn't it add an S at the end? Yeah, Hills. There we are. Silent Hills, and that classic like classic Silent Hill guitar playing in the background. Silent Hill's playable teaser. Yeah, so much hope was put into this. Silent Hill fans from a long time ago had given up hope of there being a good Silent Hill game ever again. This game is a teaser. It has no direct relation to the main title. Yeah, people saw this and people were so excited for the prospect of an actually good Silent Hill game for the first time in probably like over a decade. I think it just starts again, or it goes back to the hall again. Okay, it actually does fully start again. Okay. So, yeah. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Halloween. If Halloween is tomorrow, then once again, I hope you have a great day tomorrow. There'll be another classic horror game out tomorrow. But I hope you're enjoying this Rorius' horrifying week of horror. There's still a few days left in my horrifying week. Until tomorrow, until the next horrifying game. If you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. I remember myself being so excited for this game because I'm a Silent Hill fan from way back. I was looking forward to another good Silent Hill. But I'm one of those people who actually kind of enjoyed some of the later Silent Hill games as well. They were not Silent Hill 2 or 3 or 4 quality, but they were still fun. Most of them were still fun. Homecoming was... The feeling at the start of Homecoming was actually great. I thought, up until you actually start venturing out into the world, until such a time as you start venturing out into the world, it has a really good feeling. Like, when you get to your home, and when you're wandering around your home, and in these immediate surrounding areas, it had such a good Silent Hill feeling. And then the combat and the way that you interact with stuff just kind of ruined it, so... but I enjoyed Downpour for what it was. It was very different. They shouldn't have called it Silent Hill. Silent Hill Downpour was a great game. It just wasn't a great Silent Hill game. So once again, they should have just called it something else. They should have used a new IP and made a new horror game. And people would have drawn connections to Silent Hill, but people I think generally would have preferred it if it wasn't called Silent Hill Downpour. Whatever the case, that's enough of my rant. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,